feels like forever.
Hello and welcome to Dungeon Mechanics. We're back and things are a bit exciting.
Things are about to go down.
Yeah, pretty much. So, in our last episode, things got interesting. Raylith died in a very painstaking process. And then creatures from a different realm seem to arrive in the ashes of the previously deceased victims, namely Raylith, our boy Aleem, and the princess Anastasia. But it's fine. It's fine.
Fine.
And then to make matters worse, Caden ended up recognizing one of the entities that came out of Raylith's dead bone ash.
Caden, you got a lot of fucking explaining to do.
To be fair, I've been explaining. You just haven't been here to acknowledge what's going on.
This is true.
You're about to explain it all over again.
To make matters worse, the party split. Not one way, guys, but three ways.
No. There was two. And then the DM decided, we should add one more.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just let that slide. So Vengax, realizing that these creatures were coming out of the ashes of the recently deceased, Vengax was ordered to go back to the throne room because that's where the princess's ashes lie laid. And then Dalen may have been taken into the Shadow Realm. Activated trap cards. We're fine. Some other cool reveals happened. But that is where we're opening up. Oh yeah, and everybody was getting attacked by said person. And they also showed allegiance to certain gods within Diademia. Very cool.
None for Maliki, surprisingly.
Maliki did. What you talking? We ain't got time for no nature goddess.
Wow.
That being said, I need you guys to do me like a huge, the hugest of favors.
No.
What is that?
And roll for
Yeah, we'll level up. That's
initiative. Fine. Oh yeah, y'all leveled up. Why ever would the DM be so generous?
Yep, that'll do. That'll do. 5.
What? Girl, it's almost like you were encapsulated in stone. Oh yeah, and Leia showed back up.
Wow! I'm just gonna leave. Bye. Bye.
Little footnote there.
Yeah, too long didn't read. Leia showed up.
Wow, thanks, guys.
Oh god.
Okay, did anyone roll above a 20?
Wow.
No, I rolled a 20.
Hey guys, I got lifesavers. Do y'all need some?
Yeah, you know what? I might actually.
All right, so Dalen, Caden, you too? Oh shit, look at y'all go.
Now, do you want Vi to roll for initiative? Because on the sheet it says she's supposed to go hold the same initiative I do.
Oh, no,
but you have her an initial counter, so I didn't know.
Where is my paper? Where's my paper? I'll just do this. Okay. 25 to 20.
Caden and Vi got a 21.
Dalen got 20.
Oh, I also need Dalen, Caden, and we'll say Leia to roll me D100.
Why?
No reason.
I got 10.
Mari says that's a lie.
You said Caden and Vi both got 21?
If they share the same initiative, yes.
Oh, yeah.
If you're not wanting me to roll separately for Vi.
So Vengex, you got a 9, right? Or 10?
10, yes. I forgot to add in my initiative on the first 7.
I gotta separate y'all. Jeez. Prehistoric initiatives.
I rolled 1 on my D100.
What? You're lying.
Okay. Rayliff, what was yours?
Mine's a 7.
Oh my gosh. Y'all aren't ready. What's Leia's?
Initiative?
Yeah.
5.
Y'all get TPK before y'all even get a round in.
Listen.
It's not my fault.
Listen.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Life came out of a freaking crystal. All right.
What was Dalen's initiative? Did anybody?
He got
20.
a 20.
20. Cool. Tight. No doubt. So, okay. Dalen got a 1. Caden and Leia, what was y'all's?
88 on the D100.
25.
Okay.
How do you get a 1?
By rolling the 0 and
That's
a 1.
that's
And
insane.
you roll the dice, and it just
That's insane.
Doesn't go your way.
Divine intervention. Where the fuck you at?
I mean, he's so in his head right now, he doesn't know what the hell's going on.
No.
poor Dalen.
I'm not sure how you get like the equivalent of a nat 1 on a D100, but you know, if anyone's gonna find it, Dave's gonna find it.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Next would be cool.
Oh baby, we in trouble.
I wasn't worried till he had us roll the D100s, and now I'm worried what that 88 really means.
Oh fucking no! We're gonna find out.
With his mindset, low numbers were probably good, high numbers were probably bad.
I mean, at least one of you rolled the best if that's the case.
Right? He'll probably change it for Dalen's situation.
Okay.
Cool. Do not mind me, the man behind the curtain.
Oh boy.
Put on some music. We'll have some tea. It'll be fine.
Bitch, what do you mean?
I don't believe you.
What?
Unless the 88 grants me the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch, at which point I would be completely okay with that.
No, it literally is just for me to figure out which of these 3 simultaneously events is happening first. So, Caden, as that
ready,
scythe appears in the creature's hand in front of you and he goes to attack, you see the person where Rayliff's body once stood stand up, and we'll do intros on your initiative's sake there, Reaps.
Okay.
But starting off, your instincts kick in. Vi's eyes kind of glow a bit as y'all are readying to attack. What would you like to do?
If he's charging me, right, with his double size?
Yeah.
I would have Caden pull his sword. Because if we're going to have this fight in melee, there's no way I'll be able to break combat with him enough to be able to hit him with an arrow.
Cool. Tight. Roll to hit.
That is a 14 plus 8, so 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay. And then we will use the reaction of Vi to manipulate my weapon.
Okay. What does that look like?
So as Caden pulls the sword and goes to hit, Vi looks his direction and her eyes glow an intense radiant light, and his blade starts to be coated with the same color that comes across her eyes. And so it looks like the blade is auraed in a radiant glow as he pulls his sword. And so that gives me a extra 1d6 damage for this of radiant damage. So the original damage is 9, and then the radiant damage is 3, if that matters for the sake of damage to him. And then I will attempt to make a second slash. That is a 19.
19 just hits.
Okay. And it doesn't say how long the infused strike lasts, but I'm guessing since it uses her reaction that it would only last for that one attack.
Okay.
Because it doesn't say how long that would last, so this one won't have radiant damage on it.
Got it.
And that'll be 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then on my same turn, Vi would be attacking because she shares my initiative.
Okay.
And she's going to try to hit him with a guiding bolt. And that is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then the next one, of course, to hit him gets advantage on their attack.
Cool.
And then for her next attack, she's going to just bite him.
Okay.
And that one is a 17, so since you said a 19 just hits, that's not going to hit him. So she tries to bite and misses.
Okay.
And that'll end Caden's round.
Cool. He kind of stops as your flurry of attacks go into him, and his facial expression sort of hardens. You know, they don't make thralls like they used to. You should show some respect. And his eyes kind of glisten, and I need you to make a wisdom save.
All right. That's a 15.
As he talks, his vocals kind of like echo in your ears, in this like melodic pattern, and they sound very convincing. And for the current point, you are charmed by him. Yes, that's right. How about you attack your friend over here? And he points where Raylith once stood. And that will end their turn.
But will I have a small conflict with that since I don't even know who the hell that is to count that as a friend?
That's a good question.
I've never seen this person before in my life.
That is valid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll waste a turn on some bullshit. Where Raylith stood, a new entity now lies, and there's kind of like a voice that rings from Azalith that she asked you before. Who are you?
Dagny. My name is Dagny.
And Dagny, as you kind of like stand having that grimoire and vial in hand, what would you like to do on your turn?
How far is Caden from me?
I'll say maybe 40, 50 feet.
Okay. So from where I'm standing at the moment, I am not going to get closer. I'm just going to immediately see the situation because I'm pretty sure I comprehend that. Would I have heard that? Like about go attack your friend over there?
Yeah, you've been back long enough.
Okay. Okay. And I'm immediately going to, you're going to see these golden runes flash as he's, how many bolts is it? Let me see. Okay. I'm going to use my spell called Scorching Ray on the thing that charmed Caden.
Okay. And how does this look?
So these golden runes suddenly like flash and you see these, how many is it? Okay, so you see these 3 golden rays like just kind of spin in place as they all fire towards them, and there's a little bit of a red tint to it, like just the slightest bit in the middle of each beam. Like, well, let me roll for it. Okay, so that's a 16 to hit.
Misses. Okay. Kind of this new adaptation of magic is slightly harder to grasp than what you may have been not familiar to before.
Yeah. 19 plus 8, so 20. How much? No, not 27. 26.
That hits.
Natty 20.
Okay.
So 2 of them hit. So it's 2d6 for 1. So 5 for the first one. 3. Okay, so 9 for the second, and then I double that.
You just roll twice.
Okay. $17.
Okay. So, charmed, Caden, you watch as these beams of energy manifest, and as they veer off, 2 of them strike into the target. One seems to hit with a bit more velocity than the other.
DM, can I have an input of he is hit with guiding bolt?
Oh shit.
Okay, roll one more attack, because the first one would have been a hit, and then the second.
Because he missed
been
with
a nat
one,
20.
he would potentially had a opportunity to hit with the third.
You're not gonna believe me. It's another nat 20. Hell yeah.
Tight.
These dice are back. Okay. So 4, 10, 19 total for that one.
Okay.
Cool. That guiding bolt coming in fucking clutch. You smart son of a bitch.
It's fine.
Oh, I don't like when the DM says that.
And as that scene shifts for that round, the wall starting to come down in the throne room as Leia and Vingax are getting attacked. First up by a heavy contender.
Oh.
He's going to fail cleave, and his sword, being as huge as is going to attack both of you at the same time.
Excuse me, what?
But you see this giant sword sweep across the horizon, and y'all are both able to duck out of the way. But it does not stop him from swinging it with the continued momentum back down straight at the two of you. Oh my
boy.
gosh!
Oh no.
No!
No, I rolled 2 nat 1s twice.
Okay. Woo!
Realizing that this sword is too big, he will make a bonus action to shrink it down to just regular great sword length and run in towards you, Leia, because you're the closest.
Why me? I just got here.
Well, you're engaged with them. So,
Ah, shit.
Vingax, it is your turn.
All right.
Okay. So, let me.
Vingax is going to. How tall is this guy again?
He's maybe like 6-7 feet, but the sword was more tall than.
Right.
Wait, did he swing with that with one hand or two?
Do you even lift, bruh?
Can I go back inside my crystal now?
Nope, Crystal's gone.
Ah,
Safety net gone.
can I call an Uber?
Part of shenanigans here.
Call a crystal Uber?
Vingax is going to use. Sacred Flame
Okay.
on it.
Yeah.
Dex save.
Uh, 16.
Ooh, he's 15.
Ah! So he too has the moves as he dodges your Sacred Flame energy. Anything else? This music is too calm. I would never. I'll switch it. Over
The
here
music
trying
gave me
to
the false
give
hope I needed.
Vingak's
Oh.
amp up moment.
Because I'm silly and I forget I have this now. Vengax will cast. Use bonus action to cast a spiritual weapon.
And your
Let's choose a
spiritual
figure.
weapon looks like
A medieval steel gauntlet with the eye of Helm on the backhand.
okay. Always the backhand.
Always the backhand.
Anything else for your turn?
I think. Oh, yeah. I'm also gonna. Right, when you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet. So I can also cast it and attack, right?
Yeah.
So then I'll attack.
Okay.
Seven. Don't judge me. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Nine damage.
Cool.
9 force.
Alright, so Leia, you watch as this hand manifests behind this creature and just like backhand slaps him.
Yes.
Anything else for your turn?
That will end my turn.
Okay, Leia, is your turn.
Okay. She's gonna draw her sword, and she's gonna go attack this guy who decided to just attack first, and I guess we're gonna talk later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he likes to attack before he has a nice tea with his enemies.
25 and 26 to hit.
Both hit.
Big numbers.
Yeah, hit me with those big numbers. Hit me with your best shots.
That's a total of 24 points of slashing damage.
I'm really scared.
Anything else?
How far is Vengax from me? Or I guess
between dodging, maybe like 20, 30 feet, no more.
Is there any way I can move myself between the guy with the sword and Vengax just to block his path?
Yeah, you can like reposition.
I would like to do that.
Okay.
She'll just rush in, shield up, sword out, ready to defend her friend.
Let's
Listen,
see.
Vengax is her homie. Right?
Yeah.
He went up with her to the mountain. He saved her ass from almost getting crushed by a rock. You know, it's fine.
Help save Dalen.
You know.
Maybe I will protect her.
And then as we switch over to the next scene,
Oh boy.
Dalen,
Hey.
you're in this dark area. Your hands are sparking, and you see the creature maybe 25 feet in front of you now, where beforehand you didn't see anyone. And they kind of have their blade in hand, but they look at you thinking that they're concealed by this darkness that surrounds the two of you. What would you like to do?
Okay. I would like to do Agonazar Scorcher.
Okay.
It's a dex save of 15, but I don't know if maybe he has disadvantage because he thinks he's safe.
They're both decent, even if I go with disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, it takes half on a save. So, just out of anger, once I guess Dalen still has some control of what he's doing. Just out of anger, as soon as he sees him, he just screams and releases that energy towards that terrible person.
Considering it misses, the creature may still think that they're concealed. But similar to that firebolt, its energy is now erupting in different directions throughout this field. Also,
Totally forgot about that, by the way.
buddy, let's see. Does, by chance, could you let me know if a
Out with
11.
it, man! Out with
What's
it!
your-
Takes 11 points of fire damage also.
what's your from the
It was 21,
safe?
so 10 and a half, whatever.
Cool.
Fire damage.
18 plus. Does a I have too many character sheets. Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Okay. You take 9 points of fire damage as the firebolt hits you in the back.
What?
I had to see who would hit.
What? Excuse?
The creature will come in, taking that opportune moment to try and attack you. Oh, and they're gonna miss. And as soon as their blade misses you, probably from you lurching forward from the firebolt hitting, you're gonna see them for a second, and then they're gonna vanish, and you see them reappear kind of 25 feet away from you. And then you hear that familiar voice. Are you just this terrible at things, or are we going to actually hit our target?
Ooh. Ooh, talking shit.
Look, I can barely see, okay? What do I do? Just swing these?
Yes. That's exactly what you do. And moving forward, Dalen, you can choose to either attack as Dalen or Kurai.
Oh, gosh.
Back at the top, Caden, you are charmed. What would you like to do?
So, you said he's between 40 and 50 feet away, right?
Yeah.
So, as a character, what does it take to stow a sword and draw my bow off my back?
Free action as long as it's like once in your round action, your turn action.
Because if Kate is being ordered to do something, then he's gonna do it knowing that he can't make it to him in one move. So he'll pull the bow off and pull the arrow out of the quiver, and he will take a shot. That's a 23 to hit.
Hits.
That's 7 points of damage. And he'll take a second shot. That is a 17 to hit.
Shield. It does not hit.
Okay.
Your arrow loosens and the first one connects into Dagny, and then you go to fire another one, Caden, and it gets blocked by some type of manifested energy. What does your shield look like?
So the shield, instead of it just being like a regular old shield, you're gonna see like these red strands just suddenly like twist the arrow and break it midair.
Okay.
And since those are my two actions, that'd be the end of Caden's turn.
Okay.
I would say at the beginning of Vi's that she would try to enter Caden's mind and ask him why he's attacking someone that's on our side.
Okay. Have Vi make a insight check.
That is a 17.
Through the type of energy being presented here, Vi is able to determine that there's another force at work present within your mind, mostly because she's so used to how your cadence is anyway, that kind of shifts in that kind of stand out a lot easier. So she can make a we'll go with wisdom check.
Okay. Just use my wisdom modifier?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 21 then.
Okay. She sees kind of that entity, like apparition of him at least, hunched over you and kind of like whispering sweet nothings into your ear to give you that charmed effect. But there is a target in front of her if she would like to kind of like get that manifestation of him out of your mind.
Oh yeah, if she can try, she's going to try to stop it.
Okay.
So, is she aiming at him, at the creature, or is she aiming at what's affecting Caden?
Just like the mind version of him.
Okay. So, like, guiding bolt wouldn't actually affect what's about to happen here.
Probably not.
Okay. So then, I'll just have her kind of, I guess, mentally lash out at him with her claws.
Okay.
Since it wouldn't make any sense for her to use magic in his mind. That is a 17 plus 6, so a 23.
That hits, and almost like a momentary sever, Caden, you realize your vision kind of like unblurs, and you see that your targets are on Dagny instead of on the other individual, and you can make another wisdom save, but this time with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, love of God, come on, Kenny, come on.
Good thing you said with advantage because the first one was a 5.
Fuck.
So this one is a dirty 20.
Okay. With that, too many character sheets. Beep boop beep beep ba.
What?
It wasn't high enough.
Yeah, you're still affected. Oh, yo! And just as quickly, it kind of envelopes back, and Vi sees that entity kind of like go back more vigorously to try and maintain that charm control. Dagny, you're gonna watch him look at you. I don't want to attack you. I don't even know who you are, to be perfectly honest. But from where you're standing, you seem to have brought me here, so I offer you my thanks.
Well, if I brought you here, might as well try to send you away. Did I do it? Yes, no, yes, no. I will... Is that... yeah, okay, that... If I use Shadow Step, and... would I be able to get close to Caden that way?
Let me see.
You know what? No, I'm gonna go with the classic Rhymes Binding Ice. And if Caden gets affected, so be it, because I can't maneuver those things around you anymore. So I'm going. What's up?
What is the... okay. Rhymes Binding Ice. Con save.
Yep, the con save of 16.
Do I need to roll one for Caden too?
Yeah.
14.
All right, then he's stuck and he can't move.
All right, so Vi got a 17 and Caden got a 16.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, since I have to be within 30 feet, it's like I'm gonna run up to them, like within 30 feet, and cast that. And then you said Caden succeeded?
I got a 18 on one and 17 on the other. I'm sorry,
Okay.
17 on one and 16 on the other.
So you beat it. So both of you succeeded for Vi and Caden, but the other dude cannot move.
Okay.
And he takes 3d8 damage. Where in the world is it? 28 points of cold damage. And he's stuck there. But Caden can move.
And I'm still
Thank
charmed
you.
at the moment.
What was that?
I said I'm still charmed at the moment.
Oh, and actually, since you pass, you take 10 points of cold damage. Because you take half.
Yep.
Cool. What's up?
How close are you?
You said I was like 40 feet away, so I got like 10 feet closer to get the 30 feet.
Okay.
And the Rhymes Binding Ice looks like just, the regular, like if ice was coming out. So imagine like all the vapor in the air, like all the water just like immediately freezes just to like try to catch them. So like these spikes just form.
Okay.
Caden, snap out of it.
Switching over to Leia and Vengax. The creature is going to shift their weapon to a whip, and Leia, you watch as it elongates and he cracks it and shoots it outward, and as it goes to find its target, it seems to keep extending as it hopefully reaches Vengax.
He has
You did.
disadvantage.
Okay.
I would like to use my reaction. While wielding a shield, creature can. You see that attacks a target other than you within 5 feet. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage.
He does that, and your shield kind of like buffs his arm out of the way, and the whip cracks, hits like a pillar instead, and misses. You're going to be a problem, I see. And he's gonna strike you instead.
Oh, joy!
Don't hit him, but also don't hit me.
Oh, this is just fucked. Does a 29 hit?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Wishfully thinking. I'm gonna say no.
Cool.
Yeah,
We'll roll
they
some
did.
dice just in case, you know.
29.
I'm scared.
Mm-hmm.
You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a con save.
Excuse me.
Okay. All right.
Okay. 25 for a con save.
Okay, yeah, you make it.
Oh, cool.
You
Cool.
feel something kind of like grip in. It almost seems to be like centered around all of your organs, but then it like loosens.
Excuse? Leia's gonna like turn to Meg, act like, do not.
You're just a little hungry after your crystal nap. That's all.
Hungry? Why wait? That will end his turn. Actually, I should probably. Yeah, the queen is gonna move up, to flank around behind the creature, and she'll pull out her longsword and go for a strike. Okay, that's gonna hit. Leia, you watch as kind of very focused, the queen goes up and let me make sure. Yeah. Goes up right behind where this entity is, and she lets loose two very precise strikes that slice into the creature's back, and you see kind of like this black blood shoot out from the markings on his back. and he tightens his grip on his whip and his fist, and the blood kind of freezes in the air and sucks into the two kind of like cloths around his hand and absorb in. Yes.
This got awkward.
More.
Vingax!
Alrighty.
Yeah, don't let him hit you, Vengex. Don't let him hit you.
Noted.
He's...
Noted. Vengex is going to move just to the left slightly to get out of. So he's Leia's not in his way, and he's going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
In your way, sir. I am protecting you.
Yeah, well, it doesn't do much good if I shoot you in the back.
Hey, you get advantage on hitting her.
Wow.
Which means they're probably not going to attack you. It's a win-win.
That was in that one.
Bruh. Maybe you do hit her. Maybe you do.
Oh gosh. You know, there's these salt baths that you can give your dice when they're acting naughty. It just gives them like a little spa day.
Oh boy.
All days for winners.
I know what it is. Clinton's rolling in like European time, so it's like messing up the algorithm. You need to roll to not hit. Then you'll hit. Anything else for your turn?
We are going to attack with my spiritual weapon.
Go for it.
Bonus action. We're gonna use a different die for that guy.
The die's like, sweet relief.
19 plus 7. Isn't that what I had last time? Was it 23?
Probably.
No, it's not. It's 26.
That hits.
Yeah. 1. 7 force damage.
Cool.
And that was his turn.
Leia, it is your turn.
When the blood like went back into like his wrappings around his arms, did it seem like it like healed him at all, or was it just like?
Roll a medicine check.
Oh my god, that was almost a 3. 19.
Maybe? It's hard to say. He didn't seem to respond in a way that you would think a person would. But it did seem to have a direct correlation to the blood being spilled.
Okay. Okay. Let's try something different then. Leia is going to reach out and touch this guy. And you see as lightning starts engulfing her hand, and she's gonna cast Shocking Grasp on him.
Okay.
I don't think that's gonna do anything. A 13.
Unfamiliar energy to you. You go to try and it kind of like fizzles at the last second. You're like, ah. You used your bad hand.
Yeah, I used my bad hand. We'll have to try the other one next time. Yeah. And then I'll just I guess I'll just stay put and continue protecting Vengax.
Okay. Next is Dalen.
So do I have any limitations with this Kurai?
Nope.
Okay.
You just have to give in to his power.
Yes. So it seems that he doesn't know that we can see him. How can I get behind him? And he'll feel the tug to take a step towards the spot behind the guy, and he'll do it, and he'll just kind of vanish in the shadow and appear behind him with shadow step. And he now has advantage on his first melee attack.
Cool.
So I'll look down at my, I guess, left hand, I don't know, and just say, here goes nothing, and I'm gonna swing, doing the sucker punch. With advantage. Good. And it's a dirty 20 with advantage.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll here. And that's 14 acid damage.
I forgot it was acid. It's been a hot minute, folks. Cool.
And then he's gonna swing again because he has 2 attacks.
Mess him up, Dalen.
Give him the
That's
old 1,
not
2.
Dalen. That's my boy. Kirai.
Ooh, with
Listen, Leia don't know that.
Oh no,
that's
my
a
boy.
29 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay.
Dalen's like, what is this? Successful hits?
This is how it works. And that's 18 lightning.
Okay. Cool. Tight. No doubt.
Yep, it's fine.
So, Dalen, you feel
And then
that
he's just
energy?
Yeah!
The creature did not seem to enjoy that.
Good.
Good, it won't be weird like the guy I'm fighting right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, more. More.
Alrighty then.
So let's see. We will do this.
Paladin Pugilist has been born.
Just doing some measurements real quick, no big deal.
Oh. If you're doing something on the game, we can't see anything.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No doubt. I don't even remember anyone's names.
Right.
And then there. Sweet. We will shift to the first map. And I will switch on here to the map layer.
Oh, the vampire's hot. I don't want to fight him anymore.
Oh no, he's hot.
Oh no, he's hot.
That's it, off to horny jail. Bad rapes, bad.
But, fine.
Arriving back at the top, Caden. What would you like to do?
Since he's within 30 feet, technically now, and he kind of hit me with the spell. Caden's gonna walk up to him with this and draw his sword and put his bow away, and kind of smile because he's like, "Oh, now we're really gonna fight." And he's expecting Vi to do what Vi always does, but Vi doesn't do it this time because Vi's not going to let him hurt Rayleigh or what he views as, or she views as Rayleigh right now more than he's going to. So Vi doesn't use the reaction to view his strikes. And as he pulls his blade to fight him, that is a 16.
Nope.
So as he misses, he swings back around for a second time, and that's even worse.
Okay.
But he looks down kind of at his sword because that was a 6 to hit plus an 8. He looks down at his sword and kind of looks back over his shoulder at Vi like, I'm even being betrayed by my own dragon right now.
Vi, who's kind of like hunkered down, her eyes giving off that radiant energy, is fiercely in combat in Caden's mind. Similarly, since you know what the target is, you can try and attack again.
Okay. Does she, since she isn't rolling to distinguish it, does she get both attacks this time or just her one?
Yeah, she can try for both.
Okay. So the first one is a 15 to hit.
That misses. Okay. Oh, good thing she has 2 attacks!
The next one is a 23 to hit.
Yes. Similarly, your vision kind of... you get another wisdom save with advantage.
Okay. So that one is a... That's a 21 on the save.
21 just makes it.
That was an 18 plus 3.
Fuck. If that didn't work, I had something.
And since your direction was kind of like in that way anyway, when your vision comes back and you're back of your own control, Caden, you see you're not standing next to that other person like you were before, and they're kind of like stood back with Vi like watching, very intrigued. Yes.
I would say that as soon as Vi realized that it broke, that Vi would start heading towards Caden.
He also can't move.
But he can attack, right?
Hold on. Let me read it. Let me read it. Vertical energy. The creature within the reach of its uses. Okay. The creature hindered by the ice has its speed reduced to 0. On a successful save, a creature takes half damage. Each creature in that area must make a Constitution saving throw on formations for 1 minute or until it or another creature within reach of its uses an action to break away the ice. So technically, no. It cannot use an action to attack.
Is it like incapacitated?
Vertical energy emanates from 30 feet cone. Each creature doesn't say.
Because it sounds like you would have to use your action to break free, which would just remove your restraining. But
I guess they would be able to attack. They just can't move, but they're still frozen.
Okay, so it's gonna try if Vi moves past to attack Vi.
I can't control Vi, by the way, just so you know.
Oh yeah, I forgot to give juice
to move her.
Oh, honey.
Okay. No.
Oh,
Nat 20.
that's okay. How much health does I have?
It's fine.
Oh boy, 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 oh boy.
Vi will take
I'll put her there.
23
you said
points of slashing damage, and with Sentinel, she doesn't move.
Okay.
Then on its turn, as the ruse seems to have faded from Caden, he will sigh, and Dagny and Caden, you'll watch as Vi stops moving, but where he stood, his body kind of like morphs and begins to bubble and correlate, and he shifts into kind of like a mist of bats and reappears
Oy vey.
behind Raylith. Or Dagny. I'm gonna have to get used to this.
You're fine.
And he's going to bite Dagny.
Okay.
Don't let him bite you, Dagny.
Don't listen to her. She's in the other room.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of like Professor Oak's voice. Now's not the time to be riding your bicycle. There's a time and place for everything.
Dirty 20.
Shield. You have to beat a 23. Or 22, actually.
In a fever, that shield's gonna like push him back a bit, and his eyes shift to a darker crimson, and he's going to strike out twice with his scythe.
Oh.
3 attacks? What? Oh my gosh. Does a 31 hit?
Yes.
What have I made, folks?
A monster.
Then that was another dirty 20. So just the one. 19 points of slashing damage, and
Okay.
bonus
There's always a bonus.
Always.
5 points of necrotic.
Okay.
As for the first time, the creature seems to be fully engaging in combat. Dagny, what would you like to do? Also, currently,
Yes.
your speed is a 0. To be prey is quite interesting. How does it feel to have the roles reversed?
Well, you see, the thing is, and you're gonna see like this green liquid start building up in Dagny's mouth, and they're gonna, since their movement is 0, can they still turn around?
Yeah.
You're gonna see like this acid splash of dragon's breath just lay on it. This bonus action, dragon's breath. Let me see. Dex 16.
Let's go!
Man, Dagny, you need some Pepto-Bismol or something?
That
for
is
that,
a fail.
All right, then they take 16 points of acid damage.
Cool. Tight. No doubt.
Oops, sorry. And I am going to, since he already uses reaction, I am going to go ahead and action. Wild shape into a wolf and bolt the fuck out of there.
Your speed's still 0.
Oh, wait, right. Oh. I will. Can I use a cantrip still or no?
Yeah, you can use a cantrip. As long as it's an action cantrip.
I'm going to attempt to use Soul Drain.
Okay.
On it. I don't think it's going to work, but we'll see. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Where in the world is it? So with this one, you're going to see Dagny just kind of like reach out and like put her hand on his cheek as this golden, like these golden veins just start appearing on him, and it's gonna use Soul Drain. And since it hit, it's necrotic damage, but I don't know if that's what you want to rule it as or not. But I would get health from that.
Okay.
So 6 points of health back for me, and he takes 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Bloop. Okay. Aiden, your friend's trying to kill me. Help me.
Shifted back.
Star wipe.
To the throne room.
Oh, this is sick.
We have in melee range queen, but not to be confused with queen. We have this guy who's just there.
He's not hot.
They can't all be hot.
Well,
you want to trade, Reeps?
What?
General faults revive him.
He is going to shift his weapon again, and you watch as that all too familiar greatsword appears, and he's going to swing in place and cleave all of you.
Ooh.
Does a 13 hit anybody? Cool, he's going to swing again!
Why?
Because I'm
doesn't
mad.
have to.
I'm upset. I'm distraught. Does a 25 hit any of you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Come at me. Talk about, oh no, your little attacks don't hit me, Stacks. Oh, whatever will we do? Get hit. Take damage. Let me just roll some dice, because I know we hit all y'all. You take 15 points of slashing damage. Hey, it's a big sword, but when it hits, it fucking hits like a Mac train book thing. And you watch as a very strange to be on his face, grin appears as he seems to enjoy the bloodbath. And as that strikes and slashes at you, the blood just kind of center mass absorbs into his wristbands. Or not wristbands, his cloths around his hands. Yes. More. The queen is going to take this opportunity to
disengage and get the frick out.
Leia, make a perception check.
Why?
Just make a perception check.
21.
Nice. You're just gonna see her hand kind of like reach out and stroke the back of his, from the back to the front of his cheek, and the two of them are gonna vanish.
I'm sorry, what?
Queen just mindscape that bitch. Now you're in my world. And you're just like, whoa, and they're no longer there. Who goes first? Vengax? Oh yeah, you and your little boy here. Your little poopy
There he is. Little cutie.
What would you like to do?
First off, high five.
Free action.
Oh yeah. We didn't do shit, but oh yes. GG's. Let's go.
Well, X gonna walk up to. Oh, I can't move my character. All right, he's just gonna stay where he is.
How about now?
There it is. I'll walk up to Leia and put a hand on her shoulder and cast Cure Wounds.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Wow.
11. He gets 11 hit points.
Oh. Thank you. I feel a little better.
You're welcome.
Still vigorously bleeding.
Oh, baby.
The room is falling apart. Pillars are kind of like ceilings pieces are falling from the air.
Vengax, might I make a suggestion? She sheathes her sword. Can we move out of here? I don't know where they went, but we need to go find the others and get out of here.
Yes, we'll go to Kaden, Raylan, and Dalen now. Wait, was Dalen? Was Dalen gone before I left? Yeah. So Kaden and Raylan, and then he'll
Great, lead the way.
grab her hand and lead her off.
Everyone just hopes Dalen will show back up somewhere.
Wait, was it just Caden? Because I think...
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah, because Raylith was dead. Yeah, so just Kaden. So yeah, he just says we gotta go help Kaden.
Everybody's
Now,
dead.
Wait a minute. You said Raylan died. What happened there? Where was Dalen? What the hell's happened?
Don't put this on Dalen.
Well, Dalen was taken by someone.
He was kidnapped.
Was he? What was the one guy? Was he using we wouldn't know. Yeah, I don't know. He stabbed him with a sword, and they were both just gone. And then
Wait, stabbed who with a sword?
Dalen got stabbed with a sword by a guy created from Elim's ashes, And they were gone.
Wait, Elite's
Oh shit! Yeah, Elite's dead too.
It's an onion. You gotta peel back the layers.
Oh my god.
Oh, the emotional damage. Oh.
But before that,
Wait, okay. You see the building panic in Leia's face right now, like panic, confusion, urgency to move. Raelith is dead.
Raylan is dead. Yes.
Mhm.
Aline
Yep.
is dead.
Yes.
Also true.
Dalen's gone.
Yes.
And Caden is where?
Who? Who's where?
Caden?
Caden. Caden is in another room facing the big
Okay,
bad.
great.
He's like,
great.
I
You
know that
what?
one.
Bad guys, you know what? Lead me to Caden. Let's go. Move. And she's
Go.
like, let's go.
So y'all start to head off that way. Doo-loo-loo-loo-loo. Next.
Oh shit.
Hey, it's not just black.
I don't remember names.
That's an improvement.
Oh, wait, no, you got engaged with him. You're like, ha-ha! The power! What would you like to do, Dalen?
Oh,
What do I want to do? I just want to keep pummeling him.
Go for it.
Just want to grab him and be like, take me back. Except only 2 times, because I only have 2 attacks. You might get
Imagine, like, in real life, just, like, wailing somebody twice and then be like, no, I can't do it anymore. I only got 2 attacks.
23 for the first hit.
Mm-hmm.
$15 acid damage. And a 1 for the second hit, but that's 11.
That misses.
Okay. So somehow I miss him.
So you go, gut punch him, and that acid, like, bubbles inside of his chest. And you see, like, acid bubbles kind of, like, gasp out of his, I'm sure, perfectly morning breath person body. I don't know. And then you go to strike him with that lightning punch, and he kind of, like, dodges out of the way.
I forgot. Can I do flurry of blows? Like, is that?
oh shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be mad that I missed him and try and flurry of blows him.
I
Is
just
this the
want to
most
see
animated?
a paladin in full plate armor just wail on this poor unfortunate soul.
Is this the most
Okay.
animated Dalen's ever been?
Yes.
Him
No.
running
Besides
through
when he was
the
falling.
woods, him running through the
Okay.
woods when that serpent train was coming to get everybody, and he's just like, I don't know where everybody is, but we gotta get out of here. That was the most animated.
Okay.
Thanks for that. Appreciate it. So 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Man. Just 7 normal bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Can I like stun him or something like that?
Oh yeah, you can
It's
make
been
a
too
stunning
long.
strike.
How do I do that?
But he's gonna succeed if you
Okay.
use the key point.
Then I won't bother.
Yeah, okay. You want to hit him again? Because Flurry of Blows is a 2-pointer. You make 2 unarmed strikes. I know it's been a minute,
It has. I forgot my monk ways.
but I play a monk every Friday, so I'm very familiar with monk things.
Is it 15?
If you're not hitting 1,000 times, 15 doesn't hit.
Okay.
So yeah, you're just like wailing, Some of your hits are landing, some are not.
Take me back.
And you see like black blood kind of coming out of his mouth. You would make a fine servant for Mask.
Himbo to my collection.
God dang it.
Back at the action! Wow, wow, wow! Caden, you are yourself again.
Mess him up, Caden.
Silly fools. We're only in round 1. You've only seen 2% of my power.
We're about to be seeing 0 once Caden bashes your
So-
face in.
You think me your thrall?
Thrall? Victim? However you want to call it.
We'll see. And Caden's going to take 2 steps back, and as he's doing so, he's going to pull out his bow.
Ah, it's one of those like, Caden, what are you doing, buddy? Hey, buddy.
And he's going to take aim on him.
Caden, I'm still on the way. Caden!
He's going to bonus action Hunter's Mark him. Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Nice.
Go.
So
See, Dagny,
that
you were fine.
is 17 points of damage counting Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And Vi fully seeing that Caden's and moving again as Caden goes to take his second shot, Vi's going to use her reaction and imbue his arrow. That's a 24 to hit.
Ah, that hits.
All right, so that's 18 points of damage and then another 4 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then has Sentinel wore off of her now? Or is that until the end of his turn?
Use it as his reaction. It should have wore off.
Okay. So, let's see, within 60. That should be plenty of room anyways. Yeah. So, right where what used to be Raylith is standing, Vi is going to cast Healing Spirit at his feet, or her feet.
So
And
there's like a shimmering energy here.
So as she summons it, you see these fey creatures start to kind of dance around where Dagny's hanging out in a circle, and it's kind of a more radiant glow.
Okay.
And it says first time that a creature starts their turn, or first time that they enter the space, they can restore 1d6 hit points.
Okay.
So on your turn, you'll be able to roll for that.
He just
And,
pushes Dagny out the way. Give me that healing spirit.
Hey, it's only on creatures that I designate, sir.
Shit.
Want to make another charm person? Cool.
And that'll end my set of turns.
So the arrows hit into the creature, and you watch them smile. The Dumont family has always been impressive, no matter which incarnation there is. Caden, I want you to find me, for we have much to discuss in the coming days. And I will definitely need you to strengthen the Riviere bloodline. And you watch
I'm sorry, what?
as they vanish.
Excuse me?
Coo, tie. No doubt.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I make a perception check to see like if they just went invisible or something?
Yeah.
$22.
So everyone kind of has like a aether pool to them.
Yeah.
And you feel his aether just like completely vanish or disappear, as if it's no longer in this immediate vicinity.
So he's gone. Okay. Caden, he's gone. Like entirely. I don't see his tether anymore. What happened? Last thing I remember is being on fire.
I know not who you are. I can tell by the necklace you wear that you were potentially bound to someone I know. But you are not the same person that died here.
Right. Right. Well, I'm what Raelith always wanted to be. Always. Kind of had a hard time getting here, but I guess there's a silver lining of, I guess, burning to death and coming back. I'm Dagny.
I see. Well, the others, hopefully they will not try to attack you on sight.
Oh, right, Dalen.
At least one of them knows you're dead.
Dalen, right. Okay. Well, we should go find him, probably.
I think we should take the time to heal first. You and Vi took quite a beating.
Okay. Okay. So, that's 2 points of heal from the Guardian. Okay, well then I guess we'll rest, but I feel like we should probably go find where's Dalen? Where did he go?
Is this still the same room that Caden watched Dalen disappear from?
Yeah.
Okay. Dalen was literally standing right here when he was taken.
With the ability that I have now to see tethers, if I focus on Dalen, would I be able to see where that tether is?
Make a Arcana check.
Okay. That's a 28.
You do see kind of like a red sphere behind Caden in the area where Dalen was last, and it's kind of like hovering there, shifting slightly with an etheric energy.
Okay. Can I walk up to it and try to like pry it open?
Sure. Make a strength check.
16?
Okay, so you're starting to rip into the fabric of this etheric sphere. Vingax and Leia, y'all are quickly headed down the hallways to head back towards where Caden and Dagny is. The ground shifts. Leia, make me a dex save, because
Sorry, what?
we've been here before. Just don't fail like Dalen. I said, don't fail
I
like
legit
Dalen.
almost did a spit take.
That's a 7. DM?
Vingax! Nearly the same
Atta
like
girl.
tub of armor that you saw Dalen fall into, Leia like crashes into, and it just like
It's
falls
magnetic.
over.
God damn it.
Same one as Dalen. What is wrong with you two?
What?
Dalen ran into that exact same armor. Get it together, Leia. We have stuff to do. Come on.
She's just gonna continue.
Angry Vingax.
Switching over. As you're repeatedly punching the guy in the face, he kind of like sinisterly smiles. The mark of the day of the end of the gods approaches. You must choose who you want to align yourself with.
Okay, stop. Let me talk.
Are you gonna attack him?
I will ask him, when is this day?
It's you.
It has already started. Everything is aligning properly. There's nothing you can do but choose. Should you wish to die a mortal death or ascend to something greater?
I will punch him.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Just like, yeah, that's very nice. Whack, whack.
A dirty 20.
That hits.
I'll just correct.
13 acid.
Okay.
28 to hit.
That hits.
18 lightning.
Nice. As you do that, his body kind of like limps backwards, and his physical form kind of evaporates into this wispy shadow smoke, and you just hold like a cloaked, bodiless body in your hand, and you hear like a ting as mass dagger sort of hits the ground and flips maybe 10 feet away from you.
I will so I'm holding like a body.
You're holding clothes.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
little monsters with the lights on.
I say, kind of not even like realizing who's talking at this point, but he thinks we are not accustomed to the shadows. And I throw it to the side and walk over to the knife.
What do you do? It's a very well-crafted blade.
Don't pick it up.
You're not there.
It's not really our style, but might as well take it. I grab it.
Go to grab it. You hear that other presence in your mind say something to the effects of like, no, don't. And then your mind erases. And the next course of events, not even you are aware of. And as you come back, there's hands kind of like reaching out towards you as this unfamiliar figure, but yet familiar in a way, is calling out to you as your visage returns. You hear your name being called by Dagny.
Dalen! Day!
What? What?
Go
Sorry,
towards
what's
the light, my boy. Oh no, my boy.
Dalen, hurry! I can't hold this open forever!
Dalen has left the chat, y'all.
Sorry.
He's too infatuated with that dagger.
So, okay, a weird person is pulling me out of the darkness. I'm being born again into the light. Okay. I want to get out of there, so I take the help.
So you reach for the hand. Dagny, you start to pull Dalen out of wherever it was that he was. And that red sphere kind of like rips open and encapsulates his body as he comes back into the Feywilds with the rest of you.
And he lands on me.
And you fall on top of this individual.
What happened? Where am I? Where's Raylith?
Who are you? Help! I can't get. You're too heavy. How do you wear this? How do you wear this armor?
I get up and, am I still, passenger?
You are back in your body. You don't hear the voice.
Okay.
And the dagger doesn't seem to be on your person. And you don't remember picking up a dagger.
Okay. And I raise my fists, but I immediately feel super awkward, like trying to strike some pose, and I'm just like,
Dalen, why are you? Help me up!
Apologies. I help.
He helps the old lady again! We are back with the Banshee Part 2!
Dalen!
What was that about? Where did you? What?
Forgive my unpleasantries. I'm Dalen, but we need to find
I know
Raylan.
who you are.
Leia?
No.
Oh, wait, is Leia there yet? No. No, okay.
Dalen, you made it back.
Hayden, where is Raylith? What happened? Where are those people?
That's a long story. And he points at Dagny and goes, "This is the closest thing to Raylan that we have now."
What?
It's
Raylith died. She is now here in his place. But part of her is still him.
He is Raylith.
No,
And all he's doing is pointing at the necklace. Like part of her is still him.
well, so, okay. Dalen, I died. Do you remember the spirit Jenny?
Yes.
I'm like her now.
Okay, but you're not Raylith.
That's correct, because this is who I, Raylith, always wanted to be.
My friend Raylith wanted to be someone other than Raylith.
It's more along, I was trapped inside him, but he was just never able to fully be themselves, and that's me.
I don't know how to process this. I didn't think anything was wrong with Raylith,
I just wasn't comfortable in my own
but I'm
skin.
happy y'all, she are okay. But we need to go save the queen.
What happened to the queen?
Around this time, Leia and Vingax kind of round the corner and bound towards the rest of you.
Dalen, you're okay.
Dalen's back?
Leia?
Oh, right. Leia's here back, everybody.
What is happening?
Wait, is everyone all right? Looked at Deck. Who's she?
I'm so happy, and I'm so sad, and I'm so angry, and a little bit hungry.
I look over at Leia and just like, Leia? And like just immediately run up to you and like attempt to hug you if you let me.
Yeah, she's kind of like shocked with everything that's kind of going on. So you like are able to hug her. She's like, "Oh, okay. Wait, hi."
Peggy's gonna walk up to Kaden. What happened here?
All these questions, none of them are connected.
Well, you saw where Raylith died.
Yes.
She came back in his ashes. After what we initially started
She's like
fighting.
the other guy.
Came
She's
back.
on our side?
Correct.
In the background, you just see Leia like
Well, that's-
slowly trying to like push Dagny off of her.
That's
She
a
fought
relief.
alongside me against what came out of Raylith's ashes.
Thank Helm she's on our side.
Okay, you can get off me now.
Okay. It's
I'm
just
so-
been, it feels like forever. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. I don't recognize you.
Well, I was Raylith. I died. I came back. This is who Raylith always wanted to be.
Wait, whoa. You are Raylith,
Yes.
but Raylith died.
I willed myself to come back. Kind of like okay. Do you remember Jenny, the soul, the druid, the little girl that we saw?
He wasn't with us.
She was. That's the thing.
I know that's. I don't know
Before
if she
you
would.
arrived at the first city, there was a spooky girl in the woods.
Yes, I know, but I'm seeing if she would actually remember.
Oh, roll a history check. It has been a minute.
14.
Kinda.
Her
I mean, your
Her mind's a little
interaction
fuzzy. She
with
just
her-
got out of a crystal.
yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like that headspace.
All this stuff has been happening rapidly.
Remember that sandwich you had on the 3rd day of the week?
No. No, I don't.
Okay, what happened?
I'm vaguely familiar.
Okay, so she's a sullen soul, and she was able. When I died, there was nothing. There was a void.
Wait. You died and there was nothing afterwards?
At least for me. It might be different for everybody else, but yeah, for me, there's nothing. But I saw her, and she was able to help me get myself together, and there's a reason I came back, and that's to find the person that I've been trying to find for a long time now. So,
Why did you die? Did that person kill you?
No. You know how the princess died?
Wait, what princess?
Hold on.
Yes.
With the hellfire. Yes. The hellfire is what killed me. For attempting to grab, well, these 2 items, and I show him the vial and the book.
So it was in, forgot his name, that guy's room.
Droylar.
Roylar.
It's... Yeah. So I'm back. I was what Rayleigh thought I was wanting to be on the inside. So hi, I'm Dagny. Nice to meet you again.
Leia will just nod and strongly just take Dagny's hand and shake her hand.
Day and Dag don't have quite as good a ring as Ray and Day, but I will learn to adjust.
But yeah, hold on. Oh wait. Okay, so all this happened. How did Leia?
I don't know. Okay, the last thing I remember is we were in that volcano. We were about to fight Matuk, and then I end up in this throne room.
And that was only like 12 hours ago, just so you know.
12 hours? It felt like an eternity.
Tell me about it.
So yeah,
Okay, so wait, is the place still falling apart?
Right.
Okay, listen, this place is falling apart. I think we need to get out of here. Get to safety.
okay. Well, all right.
I look at Vingax, the Pegasus. Can we leave that way? Oh, he wasn't there though, was
He was
Pegasus?
there, but he might have been preoccupied.
he? He was T-posed. He didn't-
Well, yeah.
You would know that there are Pegasus carriages is waiting up in the nursery.
But then I would just say, follow me, and just start heading towards those.
Right, let's go. She's like motioning all of you to go, and she'll trail behind all of you guys.
As y'all
Okay.
kind of come down that hall, you see other Fey guards kind of gathering, moving in different portions of the keep. But there is a contingency of soldiers that kind of look at y'all and kind of like are motioning you to follow, beckoning as they head up to the nursery where the king awaits. He's already tied off the Pegasus to the carriages. There's 2 kind of there, brilliant colors, and a carriage not too dissimilar to the one that y'all had before, but he kind of like looks at all of you. Hurry quickly!
You heard him. Let's go.
Daily with a smile.
So y'all load into this carriage.
Yep.
And
Mounts into it. Yep.
it takes off. On behind you, you see kind of a crumbling Sealy court in your wake, but you can hope that the king and queen are safe as y'all have your next mission in tow.
Where's my horse?
I have one question. Oh,
Wait a minute.
Where we left it?
Where
but it's
Raylith left it.
they were with Caden's horse, but Caden's horse is smart, so they'll be
It's
fine.
right where you left it.
Well, then we need to go back.
Here's the thing.
We're working on that.
Okay, Leia. So here's the thing.
We
It's
have
been
to
like
unite some
it's been
enemies
like
before.
3 or 4 months since we left. Time's a little wonky. So yeah, it's been like 3 months, somewhere around there.
Oh my god, she's like now freaking out about her horse.
But it's only been 12 hours for us, mind you.
Yeah. So we need to get back. So we need to go to the Vanishing Isles, and it's an entire thing.
Yes, please. Someone fill me in on what is going on. Why are we here in this place?
This is the Feywild. Welcome.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's real. I thought it was just stories, but it's real. And it's terrible. It's a terrible place, and I hate it.
You
here.
know, from what I've experienced, I agree with you, Dalen.
Unfortunately, our goal is to unite the Sealy and Unsealy courts, who happen to be lifelong enemies. So we got taken to the Sealy court.
You're on the right path. Yeah.
We got taken to the Sealy court.
What's a Sealy?
That's a great question.
You point at the king.
The king's not with you.
Oh,
I
they
point to a
were
soldier.
the Sealy.
And what's an unsealy?
I
Freya.
assume the opposite
Wait.
of these people.
Freya?
Does anybody point at Dalen?
I know. It's like
So would I know that about Dalen or no?
that he's Sealy or
Leland
Unsealy?
doesn't even know. So
Like unsealy, like with the previous interaction with the spirit that they had, and then like I would, yes. Go ahead.
So Dalen would be technically Sealy. Raylith would have been Unsealy, if we're going by terms of what energy they're giving off.
Also, Raylith was the unclean one. Got it.
Raylith and Freya.
I knew she was awful.
Hey, well, hold on.
well, anyways, she was put on trial for crossing boundaries. We didn't know about
Oh,
it.
was she found guilty?
She kind of, yes. Wait a minute, where is she?
Where's the queen?
Oh, right. She touched the bad guy we were fighting, and they both disappeared.
What do you mean they just?
Well,
As in,
they
poof.
disappeared. They were there.
Just
she touched
gone.
the guy. They were gone.
just vanished.
We have to hope for the best, because
And yeah, we came to help Kaden, which in turn, I guess, was all of you.
I doubt they
Yeah.
will bring visitors to their castle ever again.
What castle? What Dalen?
They had
What
visitors
castle?
for the first
what
time
castle?
in like
What castle? What castle?
I'm sure they'll rebuild, right? Anyways, we were defending her honor so that they wouldn't kill her,
Why?
Because of me.
Because of Ray, Dagny. They became friends. And
Leia
Rayleigh
like
is my
side
friend.
eyes Dagny. Wait, she like looks at her at her hand.
As you do that, the top of the carriage flies off, and the carriage shifts, opening up, giving you all more space, kind of like a mini airship of sorts, but not really. And as it reforms, you find a cloaked individual driving the Pegasus's size through the air, and they turn around, pulling back the cloak. You see Freya, and around that time, Leia and Freya's hands both kind of like crystallize in their respective bad arms, and there is a momentary shift before their hand turns back healed.
Oh, thank the gods.
Freya!
Freya.
Hey, no.
Leia, she's driving right now.
I just see the party. No, Leia, no.
Do you speak Pegasus?
My animal handling is on point. All right.
What Pegasus speak?
I can.
So it would
Okay.
seem you all are intact.
Thankfully.
Why are you hold so much against? Hold on.
She's just upset.
You both have your arms. Get over it.
No.
You both have your. Oh my god.
The arm wasn't the issue. The issue was that she tricked me.
I'm from the Feywilds. It's innately.
That is not an excuse.
It's not an
Oh,
excuse.
That's what they like to do here. They like to not tell the truth.
Oh, I hate it here then.
Okay, but here's the thing. We may
I was
be.
blind for 6 hours.
What?
He's just gonna, for the rest of the time, just like start saying one-liners of just all the turmoil he's had to endure.
I feel like Dalen's just gonna be like, Leia, this is what happened to me.
Okay, Freya, before. Leia, hang on. Freya, how did you get here? Also, you okay with like. Did they heal you? Are you healed? Everything good?
She seems fine to me.
Like, because she had like stitches here.
I'm fine, but for some reason, your party has a habit of leaving people behind, and I wanted to make sure that didn't happen to me. So I spoke with the king, and he told me to take care of the carriage.
Okay.
We never would have forgotten you.
And
I wouldn't have.
Leia, and she kind of like grunts and swallows. I am sorry for tricking you.
Insight.
Let's go!
24.
Okay. She's telling the truth. She's not happy about it.
Leia will kind of just shrug. It's fine. Just don't do it again. Don't do it again. She says she like sees the look in Freya's eye.
Fine, I won't. But we have bigger things to worry about. My brother's out there with the prince, and there's no telling what his plans are. If he's willing to kill the princess and anyone else, including myself, there's no...
She has a point. There's a lot more things to do besides fight each other over bounties and grudges.
Look, we forgave each other. It's over. At least I've forgiven her. She says, kind of meh.
Caden Vi comes up to you and sort of, in contrast to the tension of what's happening, she is more in her animal form and kind of like sets that tattered cloth next to your feet and kind of pants like almost like a dog would, but in dragon form.
Oh.
I would break what I was doing and reach down and pick it up to see what it says.
As you open it up, almost like blood unpooling, a map starts to form, and you see what you could imagine to be the Feywilds, kind of marked in your centralized location. And as the Pegasuses are moving through the air, the map is updating itself.
Pog. That's pretty sick.
It's our own little personal, like, GPS.
It's like the Marauders map, except cool.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, we need to get out of the Feywilds. We need to
get out. We need to go find my horse.
Okay, your horse can wait. It's been months. If you want a realistic standpoint, it's probably dead.
There are a couple things that I care for in this world.
Leia, wait. I do want it known that the god who sent us here did say when we completed our task of uniting the courts, she would bring us back to the moment we were left. So theoretically, the horse is and or will be fine. If we can complete what we're supposed to complete.
He drops it.
Okay.
I think there is much that we all wish that we could get back to, but I fear after what we just went through that more than just ourselves are in danger.
I just got to this world not too long ago. What happened?
The being that I remember what they said. Okay. That I was in combat with said that the day has begun and it will be the end of the gods. Is that what he said?
End of the gods?
Yes. And he told me, and I'm assuming a message to everyone, that they will have to choose a side.
Ours said nothing of the sort. Only thing to note of ours is when he showed up, he mentioned something about looking for El Mater. Am I correct in assuming, Stacks, that with let's go with Ingax's like religious background, that he would know the god El Mater is for like torture. Okay. The only other thing of note with that is when we hit him, or he hit us, he seemed to be way too excited, pleasure by it.
Leia kind of like shudders, like. It was rather uncomfortable.
Mine mentioned mask.
I think I should go over to Caden. Anything? Did your guys say anything of note?
Few things. I don't know how much should be worth mentioning, though. He kind of looks down at Vi. Looks over at Dagny. He mentioned who he served. He also called me a thrall. which Vi made sure I didn't become one of those.
A what?
The thrall.
What the hell is this a thrall?
And he takes a deep breath, and you see him kind of shut the journal he was looking into and puts it in his pack. And he leans forward and he says, a thrall is one that is in service to a vampire, or a dhampir in this case.
And obviously you're not in service to any one of those, Caden, right?
I told you, Vi ensured I would not be. More than once now.
Leia looks at him very confused.
Fingax, when we went to go save Vi, did you notice anything as we ran through the halls?
Thanks. Did I notice anything?
Did Stax notice anything?
In regards to, I mean, you
in
noticed
in the session, I made the comment that as Caden was running and Vengas was keeping up, that Caden turned and looked at him and he saw he would have
oh
seen
yeah, his eyes. Yeah, you
and
would have
they
saw
don't
his
look
eyes
the
shift.
same as you saw them then.
So I did notice that.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that your eyes were different.
So you did see that then.
I just kind
I'm
of looked at everybody. Was I not
confused.
supposed to?
I'm kind of confused on what you're trying to get at here.
I was hoping to keep this concealed longer than this, for your sakes more than mine. And he reaches up and pulls his face mask down. And as he opens up his mouth, you see his fangs stick out
Damn
past
it.
his lip. Dagny, or well, Raylith at the time, knows that I have been around for over 300 years.
Mm-hmm.
Little odd for a human to be around that long.
Yes.
Yes.
That explains it then.
Then he puts his mask back up over his nose.
Well,
The one we fought is the one that turned me. Well, let me rephrase that. He tried to kill me and left me for dead. She saved me. He tried to take me back today.
I see.
This is
Very
the
odd that
first
his
time he's
return.
attempted this in over 300 years.
well, if everything seems to be happening now, as Dalen was told, of course they're gonna make moves, and they need all the help that they can get because I feel that they may not be entirely confident in what they're doing.
To be fair, they didn't know they were in the Feywild until they were told.
That's rather odd.
They only knew of the ritual that was being used, and that Raylith was the final piece that summoned them here.
Rhea, has your brother ever told you anything of this ritual?
Not exactly. My brother's always been somewhat frail, and offstandish, and he kind of retreated into his studies growing up, whereas I was far more of a present voice within the Sealy court. Which is why when his betrayal came, it was unseen by not only myself, but everyone else as well. There's no telling exactly what he's come in contact with over the years. I just remember he changed one day. He found this weird book, and it was very out of place within the Sealy court to be there. And as
she mentions the book, I'm gonna grab it off my waist and open it and cast Identify.
There was a definite change in his personality, but it happened gradually, as if the book didn't want anyone to find out what it was teaching him. But as far as plans, he never really spoke of that per se. Dagny, as you cast Identify, you come to find what this book is. However, its magic activates almost in that same moment, and it compels you to not reveal what it is to anyone. And I will add it to your... And you find yourself immediately attuned to it.
That doesn't sound sus at all.
I have your refresher character sheet, it's there.
Yeah.
Did I get any info on that DM stats?
Oh, let me read it real quick.
Like, it's just gonna lean back against her seat, just rubbing her head because her head is just pounding and hurting from all this information that she's getting all at once. She doesn't know what to make of everything.
It's a filler episode, folks.
I can make sense of it, but finding him is the only next step.
So do I have a sense of where that's coming from?
Right now, it's almost like in slumber state. You feel it's still connected and tethered out there, but you can't get an exact ping on where it is pulling you towards.
So I would say that anyone that's actually looking at Caden kind of sees him looking off at a distance, and Vi is looking at him, and they both have this weird look on their face, like there's something going on that shouldn't be happening. And he's trying to figure it out, and Vi's just concerned as Caden's looking around.
Leia don't see shit.
Ah!
Her head's hurting her too bad.
So as y'all head into the sky, are y'all doing anything?
I think Leia would try to rest.
Take a
How's
nap.
everything?
Take a nap.
Okay.
Got
More
beat
than
up
anything,
a bit.
want to take my armor off and go to sleep, but I've learned my lesson, so I'm going to sleep in my armor.
We've only established permanently attached. Sweet.
I would be looking through my notes, my tracking journal for the name.
Wait, no. No. Leia will not go to sleep. She would like to speak to Caden alone.
Okay.
As they do that, I'm going to cast Identify on the vial now.
It kind of like hisses a soft, sweet melody as the Identify purposes itself, and you are aware of what the item is. I will show you what it is. Though you find that this particular magic may not benefit you, there are tethers, and you can see who it may be best suited for should they wish to possess it.
Okay.
I added it. It's not attuned, but it is in your inventory.
Okay.
But yeah, Leia approaches Caden.
Real quick, while everybody's kind of starting to do their thing, Vangax is going to cast Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
Which takes 10 minutes, so it takes 10 minutes to do it. But 6 creatures of my choice get 2d8.
Okay.
So 8. 16. So I only get 16 points of healing.
Oh, that feels so nice.
It's just like sweet bird calls, like Scuttle singing in The Little Mermaid. Wow, wow, wow!
So I'd say as Leia was approaching, that Caden would just be scrolling through his notes, trying to find this name that he was given.
Caden, can we talk?
Sure. We haven't had a chance to since I arrived.
No, we have not. And I think this would be the perfect time to.
If you insist. And
I
he
do.
closes his book.
She says she like folds her arms, takes a seat like across from him. So you said you were looking for me. Why?
You possess a power that is now being emanated through you, and it is able to be tracked.
By whom?
The rest of us, and he points at Vi, the rest of us, Drake Wardens.
And how is that a problem? I've never had a problem until you showed up.
Your ancestor was one of the originals, along with me and 7 others.
All right. So what was your plan once you found me? Just
To monitor, make sure that you were safe, to make sure that the ones that can also track us didn't cause harm or try to manipulate you. You're part of the Blue Dragon's heritage. You have control over things that you have yet to manifest.
Wait, Blue Dragon, what?
The Wardens all have a dragon of type. Mine is Radiant. Your ancestor was with the Blues. That's why you can control lightning every so often. When you get enraged and you increase your powers and lightning comes out of you, that's the Blue Dragon's aspectual power trying to manifest itself. That is what brought me to your location.
Okay. And she's like thinking, because she does remember a couple times where her weapon did elemental damage. There was lightning coming off of it and everything. So she doesn't think Caden's lying.
I seen it.
All right, well, you think you could help me control it then? Teach me how to? If you're one of these
Control
wardens.
is different. You need your dragon to fully control your abilities.
But there are no dragons.
He kind of smiles. They're here and there. Like Vi, for instance. The Radiant Dragon was not on Diademia when things happened. It took the Radiant Dragon fighting the gods to break the lock on the realm for her to send me what essence she could, which is the form of Vi.
You just see Leia just like rubbing her head again. All this is just overwhelming.
What the one that sent us here, that put you in stasis, mentioned that there's a ritual to try to resurrect the dragons. And if done properly, the dragons can be utilized for good. If done maliciously, they can be utilized for bad. You are a member of the line that held one of the chromatic dragons. And Caden will pull out the book of the family trees and show her where her ancestors started and down to her, where he's kept track.
Would this have been familiar to her because of that vision that she had of the tree?
Yeah. I mean, it would have had, like, Severin Hill Shadow and his bloodline going down, but...
And she's just like, do you mind? Can I...
Most of this will not make sense to you, but sure, you can look at the family trees.
She'll start looking through it and sees, Hill Shadow and reading through all of this. Okay, so I can't control this power that I have unless I get a dragon. But there are no dragons. But in order for me
they're dormant. They are in stasis, hibernation. I'm not sure what the gods did to them. They're not able to utilize their bonds with the Drake or with the Guardians like they should. Like how you see myself and Vi fight. Until they're awoken, they can't bond properly with the bloodlines.
And the one you said, the one who put me in stasis?
Yes,
who?
The one that sent you here afterwards. The one that put you in the crystal and then had you apparently appear in the throne room with Vengax.
Right, okay. And this ritual, did they say anything specifically about it?
The mark that you were going after for your arm was the one involved with it. Had we killed them then, it would have potentially foiled the plans of resurrecting the dragons. So the gods want the dragons raised, but they want it done the right way.
Right. I have to be honest here. I really don't know what to make of all this. It's quite frankly a lot.
I've been trying to make heads or tails of what the gods did with the dragons for over 300 years. Why they allowed some of us to be put here. The princess of this realm, the one that died, informed me that they stored some of my memories away from me, that I'm not from this realm at all, that I was from Diademia before, that I fought a great battle alongside the other wardens. But at the end of the battle, when the gods destroyed the planet, they resurrected us here at a more younger age to guard this planet again. I was to die along with the rest of them, of old age or whatever, and to have a bloodline. But the Dhampir that attacked me had other ideas.
Right. Well, I don't really have any other questions for you, just... Shit. I think I need to sleep this off.
Caden, make me a history check with advantage.
Oh boy.
And Leia, make a perception check. At disadvantage, because I don't know if you would know the name.
Yeah, that's a 9.
Okay, yeah.
With advantage, it's a 21.
There has been one occurrence that has sort of pulled to you, and now with recent events, something sort of registers in your mind that, given the Faerun bloodline and who the king and queen of the Feywilds are, there is another member that you might be seeking out as well. And as we go into all of the traveling, y'all can take a short rest. We will pick back up to do more role play in case there's other things that y'all are doing while this is all happening. But we are going to shift to the House of Nature and Sea. Maliki, you find yourself in your quarters, reading through scroll after scroll after scroll of different updates and minor annoyances that some of the gods have put out there, namely a certain Nephris, the god of beauty, love, passion, and other things, sort of putting in small little details to get his name out there a little bit more. And as you're reading through and sighing at the annoyance that is Nephris, the sea part, kind of your vision of the sea and your vision of the forest, are always open to you. And from the sea comes the father of the sea, as Fathom forms in your space. Mother of the sea, Maliki, I hope you are doing well.
It's always good to see you.
I wish...
What's up?
Our meeting would be of good consequence.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
We have missing gods.
Wait. What? Missing gods?
Yes. From what I can tell, and my sources, no one has heard from Lord Asmodeus. No one has seen Mask or Uriah or Ilmater for a concerningly alarming amount of time. And I am sad to say that my race of sullen souls is starting to increase at an alarmingly increased rate.
That is a problem. And no one has seen any of them? But
I mean, it is common for Uriah and Mask to be up to their own devices, but not so much from Ilmater. He usually lies dormant.
and no one has seen Asmodeus.
Just his sister, Anna.
Well, I think this is a matter that we should bring up to the other gods, don't you think?
Yes, though my sister Azure, she informed me of a concern of hers. If we are not to know why it is that the gods are vanishing, perhaps bringing us all in a confined space may not be the best. I suggest that you and I go speak with the gods individually to inform them about recent events.
Yeah, you know, why not? I could always use a walk. She'll like get up from her seat. Kind of stretch.
And he goes out towards the seaside, and you, being the mother of the sea, can see in clear day one of your baby Tarrasques kind of swimming past, even though they are technically invisible at the time.
Of course, Mama can see her children. All right.
But as you do, you only count 3 of the 4 present.
Okay, there's Finn, Gil, Shelly. Uh-oh. Wait. Where's Krabby?
Fathom kind of like looks at you. Is there a problem?
Wait a minute. Where is the 4th? And she's like now a little bit panicky as she's looking for her 4th little baby.
Roll me a d20.
Oh no. Oh, it's a 2.
You cannot seem to locate Krabby.
Oh, wait, no, wait.
Maliki, are we to go?
You know what? Yeah, go on ahead. I'll catch up. I just need to check something real quick.
Right.
Shoo-shoo.
He
She's
switches
like
to
pushing him back.
his water form and kind of like exits out through the waterscape.
Dear. She will continue to look and look for poor Krabby, but cannot see Krabby. And so, in a panic, she runs out of her realm.
Which
And I don't know
realm
what
side are you going out? Are you going out the forest side, the seaside, or are you just leaving out of the house?
I'm just leaving out of the house. Going to look for the other gods.
Okay, as you go to exit out of your house, you're hit with a barrier force that prevents you from escaping.
What the heck?
And it's almost like a clear, invisible barrier that, like, has nestled you in this.
Mask better have not had anything to do with this. Knock.
You can feel the vibrations like reverberate, but as hard as you pound, it does not seem to disperse.
Oh my gosh, what is happening? The gods are missing. One of my parents is missing, and now I'm stuck here. I'll look for Fathom again.
Similarly, as you go towards the water side, it too has a barrier preventing you from going through.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. She's gonna look towards the forest side and see if there's a barrier there.
Yep, as you would imagine, there is a barrier.
Oh boy.
So for all intents and purposes, Maliki,
Maybe that's why they're missing.
they're just trapped in their house. Someone go open their doors. Ah, if only it was that simple.
If only it was.
And then
Oh.
the house begins to fill with blood.
Oh no, not my new shoes. What the heck is going on?
And it gets to about your ankles before you see a form start to appear in a space in front of you.
What does the form look like there, DM?
It turns into a physical shape, and you see a woman with features similar to Asmodeus, but not him.
Maliki's gonna take a couple steps back.
She looks at you. Maliki, my child.
Hi. Welcome. Can I help you?
Yes. I've loved what you've done with the place.
Oh, thank you. Mask helped me in everything. Well, he didn't help. I kind of made him help me, but... It's great, right?
Yes. Great. Such a foreign term. Simple, yet gets the point across.
Yeah, see, I was thinking the same thing.
Now, be a good dear. Where is the closest god to you currently?
Oh, you know, I wish I could tell you that, but I honestly don't know.
Oh, come now, Maliki. It's not that hard.
You know my name, but I don't know yours. What's your name? You exactly. You don't seem familiar to me. My apologies. I don't mean to sound rude. It's just...
So he did do it. Lord Io may be the father of gods, but every father needs a mother to create children such as yourself.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm assuming you're the mother of all gods. Though your name escapes me.
My name is... And she goes to say it, and there's such a distortion, as if Lord Io has completely stricken this phrase from existence, and your mind, like, reverberates.
Oh, stop. Okay. Yep. Call you mother dearest. Like I said, I would love to tell you, where the closest god to me would be. But I can't exactly leave my house right now. As I'm kind of stuck here.
It's okay, dear. Take my hand, and she reaches out towards you, and you watch as, like, blood pools start to fall and drip down into the space.
I'm gonna kindly reject that. No.
You dare refuse your mother's hand?
It's not that I refuse completely. I do. I have a job to do. As you can see with the forest and ocean, I can't exactly leave right now. I'm a little preoccupied with other things. Maybe some other time.
It would seem the disrespect of children has not changed over the years. And her hands, like, clasp together and extend out into a blade that punctures through your chest, Maliki. And that's where we're going to end it.
Cool.
You thought you were safe with Maliki.
Cool.
Oh, no.
Cool.
Welcome back, Sarah.
Even your god form is dead.
Oh, no.
Even as a god, you're unsafe.
I blame Mask.
Oh, honey, you don't even...
yeah.
You know who killed that Tarask?
Mother dearest, why?
Well,
Look.
we will pick back up. Actually, let me look at this. So, we will pick back up on the 17th of August, because the 3rd I'll be at Gen Con, for sure. But we'll probably do the 17th and maybe the 31st. I'll look at the dates, but definitely the 17th. We'll be back. To see the exciting continuation of what happens to Maliki.
She's dead. What do you mean? What happens to Maliki?
Don't worry, you'll be with Krabby.
Oh gosh! Oh no!
It's just a blood knife. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I mean, the blood knife of all mothers just stabbed through your beating heart.
That'll buff out.
Yeah. We will see you all the next time for more shenanigans as the plot thickens. Okay, bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.